Hello, Ariesian friends. For those of you who've been here before, welcome back. And for those of you it's first time, welcome. I'm Denise. This is Surrender to the Flow Tarot. Today's reading is a mid-monthly reading for the collective of Aries. Any of the 11 placements you have Aries in, they will all work. I do mid-monthly readings divided into decans, and I will have timestamps with the dates and the time for each decan in the description box below. So if you want to just click on your own, you can. I recommend watching from right now up until I'm ready to start clarifying for decan 1, because I will have pulled the initial cards for decan 1, 2, and 3. You'll see what they are and you'll know if it benefits you to watch all 3 or just to watch yours. You feel me? Okay, so this mid-monthly reading, we're going to start with oracle cards, and I'm going to pull 1 card for each decan, and then we'll clarify from there with tarot or whatever we need to. And we're using the Sacred Creators oracle cards. I don't know why, it's what yelled at me, so this is what we're doing. Okay, all right. Yes, so this is going to be an area for you, what you need to be aware of. Where do you need to put your awareness for the rest of this month to keep you in your highest, to keep you in alignment with your highest vibrational good and on the path to that, right? Okay, so here we go. So just to reiterate, I'm going to pull 1 card for each decan, decan 1, decan 2, decan 3. Then I'll tell you what's on the bottom. Then I will start to clarify for decan 1. You feel me? Okay. Here we go. Decan 1, which is March 21st to the 31st. If you are a March Aries, happy birthday to you. Decan 2, April 1st to April 10th. And decan 3 is April 11th to the 19th. Decan 1, March 21st to the 31st. Cut the cords of doubt. Decan 2, which is April 1st to the 10th. Ooh, decan 2 got 2. Creator Earth and external validation. Now these guys came out sideways, horizontal, going into the upright. So just to keep in mind, that looks like decan 2 is having a little bit of a struggle maybe with those. And decan 3, which is April 11th to the 19th. Creator Air. Creator Earth and Creator Air. Interesting. Okay. On the split is limitations, inspire innovations. And on the bottom is lead your metamorphosis. Oh, okay, Ariesians. So you're clearly you're shifting. You're metamorphosizing. You're in it. You're in it. And it looks like maybe you're in a place for these last 2 weeks where the doubts are kind of rising up for you. But you're still grounded. I can feel that all the way throughout this. Okay, so I'm going to read from the split and the bottom, because that goes over for all 3 decans. And then I'll start with decan 1, cut the cords of doubt. But before that, we're going to start with the split, which is limitations, inspire innovations, which is number 52, in case that's relevant for any of you. Possibility, a bridge between worlds, innovative ways of thinking, creative solutions arising because of the limited working materials, higher consciousness. Okay, self-care messages, believing that your limitations are permanent, settling for less, assuming limitations means failure. Which one of the 3 words on this card grabbed most of your attention? Limitations, inspire, innovations. Did you get excited about the idea of being inspired, or about the amazing opportunity you have to create something totally innovative? Or did you immediately get sucked into the word limitation with a twinge of disappointment or a lament for the things that aren't going to happen today? This is an extremely positive card despite any appearances to the contrary. When we have the self-awareness to sense our current limitations, we can clearly see the opportunities for improvement and progress. Yeah, that's just being rooted. I keep saying rooted for grounded and rooted. It's being rooted and maintaining that for a long enough period where you're able to not fully just slip at the first sign of something, right? So kudos to all of you, Ariesians. Adopt a mindset of self-mastery. That's the Eight of Pentacles. And see the hurdles for what they are. Self-imposed limitations. Lessons in disguise. Amazing opportunities for self-discovery and growth, and limiting beliefs that beg to be released. This limitation is not permanent. It is indeed changing rapidly, and you will transcend this barrier to your success. Allow your current limitations to motivate your growth. Okay, we're going to do this. Brainstorm with the universe in a limited way. Pick a word. The first word that comes to mind. If you want to be sure that serendipity is stepping up to the plate, grab a book, open to a random page, and point to any word. That's your word. Trust that the universe gave you the right word. Then ask, how can I connect my current situation with this seemingly random idea? What would a truly creative solution look like if I incorporated the word? All right. The bottom. Lead your metamorphosis. Number 53. Look at that. I love when they go right in a row like that. That's so beautiful. That's wonderful. That says a lot about where you guys are. So kudos again, Ariesians. Okay. Freedom, transformation, and evolution on the edge of something miraculous. The relationship between inner and outer beauty, trust, cycles of death and rebirth, a massive breakthrough. The self-care message is hiding, staying small, staying where you feel comfortable. And the one for the other one was settling too, right? Metamorphosis, change. Yep, it's that time again. And this change is going to be transformational. It's time to leave the dark cocoon behind, to break out of your shell. I feel like most of you already have done this. Have you noticed that you've chosen the comfort of the old and reliable more than once, even though you long for something new and exciting? Choose the emerging you over the humdrum and expected today. And lead your metamorphosis with your inner beauty. Choose the emerging you over the humdrum and expected today. Oh, and expected today. And lead your metamorphosis with your inner beauty. You are, in every sense, sitting in your own control tower. You can plot your flight through life, and you get to decide how far you go and how great you become. So this is a reminder of you, right? For you, of your capabilities, of your authentic self, and all of the capabilities. And that you, at your inherent self, you have everything it takes. The things you don't know, you are equipped to pick them up and learn and figure them out and assimilate them and keep moving, okay? This complete transformation is required in order to flourish, manifest, and attract the new things you are seeking. That's where you're at, right? You realize that you can't get the things you want and become the full you if you stayed where you were. Are you ready to test those wings? This card's butterfly graphic has a scarab beetle in it. Do you see it? In ancient Egypt, the scarab was a symbol of rebirth, renewal, and spontaneous creation. What transformation is waiting to happen within? Who are you becoming today? What breakthrough is on the horizon? After a period of cocooning, how will you emerge? Okay, so maybe for those of you already like in the metamorphosis and have come out the butterfly or wherever you are, if you're further along on the metamorphosis journey, perhaps the scarab beetle is something, an image, a symbol for you. Get a drawing of one, draw one. I don't know, put one in your sight, save it on your phone, somewhere where you can see it. Okay. Decan 1, March 21st to the 31st. Cut the cords of doubt. We're going to get into this, okay? 9:46. Number 42, which is 6. which has to do with love and your coming into alignment with your highest vibrational good and your true authentic self in communion, co-creation with another. Cut the cords of doubt. There's such a lightness to this. It's like, reminds me of it's like an origami paper airplane bird. What that's telling me is that at your very center, your origin, you are solid light. You're solid light. Your solid frequency, your solid energy, and that the way that it splits out for you is very intricate. And so that is all of the ways that you feel and you receive and you broadcast, you know what I'm saying? And from this image, it looks like, and I'm feeling it, like there have been things that you have been tied to. Some of them others have tied onto your wings, and some of them you have connected. But you're letting the ones go that don't serve you. Okay, let's read it. Number 42, number 42. Rising against any odds, letting go of doubt, fulfilling your soul path, tackling creator angst, and launching anyway. Shining like a freaking sun and delivering your genius and brilliance. Here's the self-care message. Being constrained by doubt and fear, not taking a chance, choosing to skip your amazing opportunities, and staying in the comfy zone. So all of these things have mentioned settling in some way or another, right? Which things can pop up when we're newly on a new path. And we know, we have this deep knowing that it's the right path, but we haven't had the experience yet that kind of cements for us or validates or acknowledges or affirms that it is the right path. So depending on how far we've come from our old behaviors, when they pop up, they can still kind of weigh us down. You know what I mean? Doubt can taint the most beautiful of circumstances or change a trajectory by keeping it unnaturally constrained. It can be an incessant tether, and it may be getting in the way of something you've been thinking about doing. This card is a wonderful sign to take a risk on your brilliance. It assures a journey of success and freedom, and it whispers of pure potential when you embrace your true nature. Your desire, your essence, is like a phoenix rising from the constraints of its old form, or like an angel rising up to the heavens. When you let go of your anchors and are unbound by the gravity of fear, you will easily see which shackles, habits, or beliefs need to be released first. What is weighing you down, creator love? It's time to let go and release sadness or anger, guilt or shame, whatever those are, whatever the things are that are holding you down, and to exhale doubt and inhale love. Spread your wings and glide home, because the whole of the universe supports this radiant rising of your spectacular spirit. This card shows a phoenix rising from the constraints of its old form, an angel rising up to the heavens, or a fey creature who is not bound by the gravity of doubt. What do you see? And when you get its bird-eye view of your shackles and see exactly which areas of your life weigh you down, which cord needs to be cut first? Let's see what that cord is, yeah? We're going to use the Marielle. Boop. For that. Okay. All right, Arisians. What is the cord that needs to be cut first? For the Arisians resonating with Decan 1, what is the cord that needs to be cut first? Oh. I just wanted to make sure they were all facing the right way. I love when cards have the shiny around the edges. Gilded edges. So pretty, right? Okay, what is the first cord that needs to be cut for the Arisians, for the Aries who are resonating with Decan 1? Again, March 21st to 31st. Doesn't matter if that's your Decan or not, if it resonates with you. All right, all right. It's always interesting when you make it through 78 cards and none of them pop out. The Ace of Swords, okay, that's about becoming, that's about the path to enlightenment, truth, clarity, clear seeing, integrity, honesty, confidence. Confidence by the way of firm ground. Knowing what the ground is underneath you. Okay. If they fall, I take them. The Two of Swords. And the Two of Wands. Oh, goodness. What? I went through all these and the sun is upside down and it was on the split. That's your authentic self not being in your true power. And the bottom is the Six of Pentacles. Okay. You are seeking balance. You got the Two of Swords and the Two of Wands. And so what that is right now, your head is, you're overthinking. When you get the Two of Swords, it's when your knowing and your being are out of alignment. It's when the truth is in front of you or you're seeking it. And you're seeking... It's when you're at a transition because a decision needs to be made, right? It's an internal decision. It's kind of sets you up for the direction that you're going in. You are, when the Two of Swords comes up, it's because there's some kind of confusion here, or it would be clear what to do, and your knowing and your being would be in alignment, right? So you're thinking more, your thinking is taking over more than you're just knowing. Our state isn't supposed to be thinking or discerning. It is knowing. We stay in a state of knowing, right? We don't think really. Sometimes we use discernment. Those are tools, but they are not what the states that we're supposed to be in, right? We meditate, we do things that expand our awareness, expand our mind, give our mind space so that the knowing can stay. Does that make sense, right? And the Two of Wands is when a decision, a transition, you're at a transition and it's a pivotal moving point. It's, do you stay in your comfort zone or do you pick the expansion of yourself? Okay. Okay, so the bottom is the Six of Pentacles and underneath that is okay, so you guys showing up, the Emperor, that's you. Ancient One. The Seven of Wands and then the Six of Pentacles. So there's part of you that has felt like you had to fight to be seen or fight to be heard. And this is a reclamation of that. You are reclaiming the you that has been taken away from you at some point in your life. Okay. Thinking of what to ask next about this. What action can the Arisians who resonate with Decan 1 take in order to bring balance into their sphere? To bring them balance. the Four of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, again, you, the Page of Cups, the King of Pentacles. Okay. Well, this is definitely all about, it's about reinforcing your sense of self. You now know what it is. You know it. Now is the time for the active action of the care and keeping of that, right? Of all of the structural things you have to put in place to make sure that stays maintained, right? Part of it is an open heart. Part of it is standing in your power. And part of it is knowing when to balance your impulses to act and to react and to respond and be present. You feel me? Well, okay, okay, I'm still also gonna go because none of the didn't like fall out. Okay. Two of them. You got the World, the Seven of Cups on the bottom. Hold on. The Knight of Swords. The World and the Queen of Discs or Pentacles. Okay. This is for the action you can take right now to bring balance. Isn't that World card ridiculous? It's so dope, right? I love this deck, the Mary L deck. Okay. This is pretty dope. You're like, I don't want to say battle, but I'm just going to use that because I can't think of you're towing the line. No, you're not towing the line between. You're trying to integrate your out there, in your face self with your fears, really, with your fears, the fears that have been stopping you from doing that. So what's underneath the fear part then is your complete solidity in yourself. That's the Queen of Pentacles. It doesn't matter gender. It's about the care and keeping of you, being an expert at the care and keeping of you. And that is not just your physical self. It's your physical self. It's your emotional self. It's your psychic self. It's your literal surroundings, your home. It's the earth. It's It's all of those things, because you are, the Queen of Pentacles has a very strong tie, like, of service to humanity. Do you know what I mean? Oh, I don't have a tank top on underneath here, and I am getting hot. Menopause. Oh, I didn't do that very, damn it. I never wear t-shirts, and today this one was like, wear me, and I was like, okay, but I didn't think about underneath it, and now I'm sweating. Shit, hold on. I'm gonna put my ceiling fan on. Hold on. Which one of these is the fan? Okay. You probably don't need it on. Okay, thanks. Sorry. Okay. The World is when a cycle has been completed. And what this one is directly referring to is the one where you beat yourself up. Okay? At some point in your life, I just said this recently to an Aries that I know. Oh, actually, well, I think I said it. Anybody resonating with Decan 1, at some point in your early life, you were robbed of yourself, of your authentic self. Something happened to you that completely dampened, stopped, halted, drained, stole integral, still developing parts of your psyche, of yourself. That happened a long time ago, and it was so significant that now you have been robbing yourself since then. You're not a child anymore, I'm pretty sure. The people coming are in their 20s and up, okay? But you are safe. You are safe. You are safe now. You are not that little part of you. You can hold that little part. You can heal that little part. It's time for you to integrate that part of your inner child, right? And to let yourself become who you are in all of those ways. And this is like a time of exploration for you. You don't have to worry about if you're doing the right thing or not, if you are keeping yourself in alignment. Do you know what I mean? If you make a mistake and you see them, you recognize it and you address it, that's the right, that I don't want to say right or wrong, but that's the thing that's going to help you move forward. That's forward moving. Give yourself credit, okay? Don't expect perfection. Let it be an exploration part. Think of something a craft that you do, like something that's your skill, right? You didn't expect yourself to just get it immediately, and you didn't, hopefully, judge yourself harshly. If you did, you probably eventually, if you didn't give it up, right, because you were judging yourself so harshly, you figured out that there's no space for judgment, right? Because you learn the more you do things, the easier it gets, whatever. Apply that to here. You feel me? Okay, Decan 1. I kind of trailed off there at the end. The stream of consciousness comes in and then it goes. I don't know. Okay. So there you go, Decan 1. We're going to move on to Decan 2, which was duo, creator earth, and which is no number, it's earth, and external validation, which is number 50. I like those headphone looking things. It's like crystal headphones. Okay. Creator Earth. Where is that? Where the heck is it? Oh, marron. Sorry. Let me see if there's a effing... Okay. Sorry about that. Earth energy is grounded and rooted, and it is connected to our safety and our stability. So if you watch Decan 1, this is exactly what I'm talking about. It is the realm of our finances and generosity, and it is the realm of family and connections. It is the material essence of the world. Comfort and nourishment are this element's gifts. How safe do you feel in your material world? So this could be, you've evolved and you're in a different, possibly, part of your life where now the abundance is coming in and good things are happening. And you're like, what the fuck? You're like blissed out by it and terrified by it at the same time because it's still new to you. Okay, so it's still new. Just remind yourself, like if you watch Decan 1, however long it took you to become a master at the skill that you do or to really learn is something that you do, give yourself the same leeway here. Okay, as long as you are actively contributing to it and actively committed to it, then you can trust it. You feel me? What could you do to feel more nourished by it? Do you have the possessions you need to survive? Does your safety net include a network of people whom you love? How grounded are you in the day-to-day? Earth energy gives us the security of peaceful surroundings, the vitality and strength found in a nutritious meal, and the cheerful laughter found in community. Are you tapping into all of its power? Try earthing. Go outside on the grass barefoot and ground yourself to the earth. This works just like a grounding wire would work. When your skin touches the earth, you will be grounded. If you hooked yourself up to an electronic device to test yourself, it would agree. This physical grounding to the earth can dissipate energetic blocks. It can calm so can just the sun being on your skin or water, It can calm the emotions and the nervous system. It can bring balance. Go earthing and call on the element of earth to bring you a stronger foundation of safety, wealth, nourishment, and happiness. For Aries, this is a big deal because you guys are fire. right? And if you don't have earth in your chart and you're fire, woo, all right? Find yourself in nature. Spend time doing a meditative walk in nature. Forest bathing is a thing. Write in the dirt. Get your hands into the earth, or grab a mud mask and start slathering it all over your body, and then write your wishes in the mud. You could even write your intentions down and then bury them beneath a growing plant. Enjoy the feeling of the earth in your hands as you play, and ask the element to gift you a message or to vibrate the healing energies of the earth into your body and into your life. Getting closer to the mud will help you bring this earth energy to life for you. Cool. 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 Okay, external validation. So for anybody resonating with Decan 2, for the rest of the month, what's important for you clearly is to get grounded, right? And in the way of replenishing your energetic reserve from the energy of the earth specifically. Do you feel me? So any of those exercises, or any that you thought of, and if you thought of one that wasn't on here, put it in the comments if you want, and then other people can see what you did and maybe try to do it too, right? I lost it again. I'm gonna drink water, but I don't think I need to keep going with that, but I don't know, sorry. Yes. Whatever. Okay. Okay. External validation. Finding your own vibe and your own beat. Effortlessly attracting others because of your warm energy. Tuning out the noise of external validation and listening to your own heart. Opening yourself up to the external validation and accepting compliments. If you didn't watch Decan 1, I would go back and watch that because it's directly related to this. That was all about closing off the cycle of all of the self-doubt, of all of the things that other people have done to you and said to you and made you and robbed you of your authentic self, right? Letting go of all of that and now believing it. And now just not just believing it, but becoming it. Let yourself fully bloom into it. Self-care message. Paying too much attention to naysayers. Listening to opinion as if it is fact. Worrying about what others might think. The addictive nature of needing praise and addiction to social media. On one hand, external validation can build you up and give you the encouragement and support to continue. And that's a really healthy thing when you're first developing something, right? Validation and affirmation. I like to think more of like affirmation. I don't know that you always want to stay in a validation mode or state, you know what I mean? You want to move to like affirmations. Support, you know what I'm saying? Not guidance, not leading you, but support in what the actions you are already taking. Positive external validation whispers. We love it. Continue. We want more. It can be wonderfully supportive and reassuring and offer glimpses into what's possible for the future. In this way, external validation can be a driving force for your success. Yet on the other hand, it can be terribly addictive and become far too important if you give it too much power. It's important to learn how to tune it out in order to tune into your own vibe and creative worth. From Decan 1. Creative North. Did I say Earth? It's Creative North. This is especially true when others don't understand your vision or when you are doing something totally new. The absence of external validation can be a creativity killer if you find yourself unable to move ahead without it. It's time to know thyself and to rely on your own acumen and intuition as you decide something's value. Accept the positive when it's there, and in its absence, be your own cheerleader. Allow your own potential to inspire you, and tune out the noise of external validation whenever it's not gifting you joy. Throw a headset on, light a candle in your heart, groove to your favorite drum beat, relax. Your unique gifts for seeing the world in your unique way will guide you. When do you rely on someone else's opinion, and whose perspective is the most important when there is a difference of opinion? How can you use external validation as a way to market, test, or perception check without relying on it for inspiration? How can you learn to be your own compass? When is your optimal time to seek a second opinion? In your current situation, you must have the only voice that matters. What does your heart say? Answering all of those things would be really, really helpful for all of you who this Decan 2 is really resonating with, right? If you answer those to the best of your ability, it's going to change the way that you move from that point on, right? You have a solid answer to them. It will make a difference for you. Okay, this is all about the becoming of you, Ariesians, for all three Decans. And yes, I'm here for it. I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you. Okay, we're going to pull tarot on what actions you can take right now. Where did my brain go? Hold on. Hold on. I apologize. So let me move that. What are the actions you can take right now for those of you who resonate with Decan 2? This is what keeps stopping there, and something's... What do you want me to... Hold on. Wants me to pull a major arcana only for the energy for you to embody for the rest of the month in order to develop these areas, in order to fortify your energetic reserve and keep you on the path that the universe has wishes for you, right? Temperance. I'll show it to you. I'm going to pull one though. That is to understand that divine timing is in order. Temperance is a test of the universe. Strength and temperance are tests of the universe. Temperance is a test of controlling, of letting go, fully letting go. And the way that you do that is because you put the trust in yourself, that you can discern things when they come up. You've done all this work. And if things aren't happening as fast as you want or expect, there's an attachment there. And to look at the attachment, to ground it, right? Ground yourself, to clear out whatever mental shit is in your head, and to just keep focusing on the alignment of you. And then whatever is the thing that you're waiting for or whatever, it'll come in. It'll have space to come in. Right now, there's no space for it to come in because you're filling up your energetic being with dissonance. Does that make sense? Okay. So what energy does the universe most want you to embody right now? The Tower. Yep. Let it fall. Embrace this change. Don't judge it. Don't carry guilt. Look at it matter-of-factly. Take the lessons and keep moving forward. Rebuild your energetic reserve, right? Fortify your energetic reserve, your energetic reserves. Make sense? The wheel on the bottom, yes. Yay for y'all. Ooh, ooh, Aries and Decan 2. Decan 3. Here we go. That is April 11th to the 19th. Let's see what we got for you. I thought that maybe these readings would be like, faster because Oracle, but then I forgot how much reading comes along with this specific Oracle deck. And it told me to pick it, so this is what's supposed to happen. Decan 3, Creator Air. If you did not watch Decan 1 and 2, I highly suggest you watch them because you're going to find them relevant. Okay. Air is connected to logic, critical thinking, and the energy of the mind. It is the ruler of luck, the conscious mind, and all the things you know to be true. Its realm is the realm of beliefs and analysis and communication. What would Air suggest you need to know about your current situation? And how can you connect that to the cards in front of you? Definitely watch the other ones. How could your communication play a role in the solution? How is the energy of the mind, rational thought, supporting you right now? Imagine being an eagle. Feel the wind on your face. Notice the power and grace of the invisible force that holds you in place. It's about expanding your awareness into more than, into deeper than the surface. Yes, we're all here, we breathe. How many people think about, how do we go to sleep and wake up every day? Do you know what I'm saying? There's so many, we're not the only things here, and we're not just human bodies, and you guys, all of you in this, who are here watching this, all of you are on different levels of knowing that, just discovering it, rediscovering it, fortifying it, figuring it out, right? Get above your lifeline and then look into the future. You can see everything from up there. Akashic Records is coming into mind. Google it. Meditations that have to do with Akashic Records. Chakra alignment. Where does the path lead? Maybe you'd prefer to be a hummingbird or a dragonfly. Anything airborne will work. Try drinking the wind. Go outside and notice your body being held in place. Sorry again. I hate this whole thing. Okay. Oh, God. Go outside and notice your body being held in place by the wind and air all around it. Wait to feel it on your lips and allow it to nourish your soul as it enters your lungs and then your blood and then your world. Ask it for a healing or for a message. Feel how light and subtle air is. It's so light, in fact, that it governs all things logical and intelligent. Tiny thoughts and pulses of energy are one of its power zones. It's also connected to the Fae and the Sylphs and the Angels. Sylphs, Sylphs. What intelligence would they whisper to you if you could hear them through the rustling of leaves or through the whooshing of wind? So this is really talking to me about shamanism. So whatever that just sparked in you, go for it. Go on that path from there, okay? That's what I'm feeling very much for you all. And it could be downloads coming in through the crown chakra too, with things that are kind of freaking you out a little, right? Or maybe they're just so different and they seem out there, but they're real and you know it. And so you're just trying to figure it all out, right? And figure out how to honor where you are now, without falling backward into old behaviors and things, like how to use your voice, how to show up for service to other people in your community or your families or your partner or yourself. You know what I mean? Okay, so what are we going to pull for this guy? Creator Air, Creator Air. What can the Ariesians who resonate with Decan 3 do to keep themselves hold on. What actions can those who resonate with Decan 3 do that will enable them to honor the way that they translate air, the energy of air, into themselves? The Page of Pentacles, and it's a little bambino. It's the Master Alchemist, which came up in the very beginning somewhere. That's so beautiful. It's to take a beginner's mind to really knowing you, and in this instance, to really understanding how you communicate, what lenses you've seen through things, you've used to view things. Look at the lenses you're viewing things through right now. See if there's any leakages, anywhere where you need to purify your frequency that you're giving off. Make sense? Whatever those things are, whatever the things are that will help you understand you and the way you react, and you want to be in a place where you're responding, not reacting. Reacting is for danger. You know what I mean? In like extreme circumstances, you want to respond. So it's to how to get yourself to that, and that is really looking into you and the things you do, and then the solutions for them. The Ace of Pentacles on the bottom, and the Nine of Pentacles. So much earth for you fire signs. Okay. Taking all of you and all your fiery glory and your confidence and your impulses, your strong energy that you can create, and that you can wield, right? Learning how to temper it, how to filter it. Like, think of it like you have all this energy, and so you plant a bunch of seeds, and then you're watering them and taking care of them, doing that, whatever that applies to for you, that all helps build the foundation for your ultimate dream, I hate to use that, what can I say? Your highest hopes that you have for yourself in your life, right? It's that. It's laying that tower from Decan 2, letting everything go and rebuilding, refortifying, and giving yourself credit for all of the work that you've done, and letting yourself enjoy your life and where you are and what's coming and what you're creating. This is like keeping up with your everything, with the schedule that you're on, and like whatever you're moving toward, keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing all the positive things, right? Okay, that's the mini Empress, by the way. Okay, woohoo, Aries. Am I gonna pull one last? What could I possibly... We'll pull one of these, Chakra Love, for you. This is for everybody. I hope that this all helped, Aries, and thank you for coming and sharing your energy with me. And thanks for coming and holding space for me energetically so that I can attempt to relay these messages and translate them, receive them, and then and communicate them in the way that's clearest for you. That's a challenge sometimes for me. Okay, one last guidance for all of the Ariesians. Shine, solar plexus chakra, Mukite. You are made of stardust, so keep sparkling. So maybe look into some solar plexus chakra meditations on YouTube or podcast or whatever, and maybe look into getting some Mukite and working with it. All right, thank you for coming, Aries. I'll see you in a few weeks at your April monthly reading. Till then, bye.